guys, this is Kyokyo. This is a discussion about the rewatch of episode 1 of Berserk, as recommended by GD. Yeah, so I ended up watching that yesterday, and, I might have missed a few things. It might have just flew over my head, to be honest. And I might have not caught some things that I probably should have caught. If that's the case, then that's fine. You guys can tell me what I missed. But if it wasn't that obvious, then I kind of just want to figure it out on my own. But yeah, at the first of the video, obviously we get the guy making the sword for Guts. I'm not sure if he's refining the sword, or if he's just making it heavier, or if it's just a whole other sword. Or maybe the sword got broken and somehow, and then yeah, he's getting it forged again. And then it goes to the pub scene where the guy was like, ever since Griffith became king, so Griffith eventually becomes king, everyth's just going to shit, I guess. But we've only seen Griffith in that episode when Guts was having those visions. I have no idea. He was seeing the actual spirits, demons. I have no clue, but that's the only time we saw Griffith. And then there was like this snake guy who was in charge. So is that Griffith? Did Griffith get taken over by that guy? That guy, I don't even know. But there's, okay, so another thing I have here is that no one's heard of Guts, or I guess he calls himself the Black Swordsman, and nobody really knows what that is except for that snake guy. Knows who the Black Swordsman is. So yeah, and then yeah, everyone refers to the snake guy as Master. I don't hear anything about him king or whatever, but it seems like he's the head of the kingdom, so he has to. I don't know, man. Is that Griffith? Everyone thinks Griffith is in charge. But they only call him Master. They don't really call him by anything unless I missed it. Unless it just went over my head and I completely didn't hear it. But they refer to him as Master. They never refer to him as Griffith or any other name. And yeah. I'm so not sure. So, what else happened? Yeah, the brand on Guts' neck, he's cursed. And then you can hear all these voices, like saying you cannot escape and stuff. And it sounds like Zod saying, you cannot escape. So obviously Zod had a part that's going to be coming up in that. His body isn't his, apparently. So maybe his body is Griffith's, you know what I mean? Like, he gave up himself to Griffith, like at the first of the whole series and whatnot, and he's fighting for him. So maybe Griffith's version of friendship is giving, is taking Guts' body somehow, or maybe letting Guts give up his body to better Griffith somehow. Maybe there's some kind of sacrifice that has to happen, and Griffith's probably like, you're my friend, you have to do this for me, and yeah, Griffith becomes like a powerful demon or some shit. But yeah, that's what I get out of that. Like, who the fuck is gonna, how the heck did he get the curse and his body's not his now all of a sudden? And you see all those people, like the two chubby guys, and then the lady, and then some weird looking thing, and then you see Griffith. And yeah, seems like Guts wants to kill Griffith a little bit. So that's what I'm getting out of it. That the Griffith somehow got Guts to sacrifice himself for him. Yeah. You cannot escape. That was Zod. At least that's who I'm thinking, because who else said that right now from what I've seen in the series. And then the snake guy, when him and Guts went face to face, Guts refers to the egg of the king as a baylet. So I guess when they first, no, because Zod called it the egg of the king, and Griffith also called it the egg of the king. But now, since this is like further into his life and whatnot, I guess it's referred to as a baylet. Yeah. So that's different. I guess he has learned more about this necklace, but I still don't know what the heck. Maybe it has something to do with the whole curse mark and how all of this came to be. And then the snake guy, when Guts was getting his ass handed to him, the snake guy says humans are mere food for us. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's part of the whole sacrificial thing. Or maybe just Griffith is like a demon or something, and he's just using Guts as food. Eventually, who knows? Because it seems like sometimes maybe it's just the way that the show wants you to see him, but I'm pretty sure his eyes turned red at one point when he was like locking on his target, his prey. His eyes are red. I'm pretty sure his eyes are blue when he's normal. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have known. Maybe I should have guessed that. I'm not sure, but that's what I get out of it. Humans are mere food for us. So that means there's more demons running around in this place. Because when we first saw Zod, I was like, whoa, there's demons? But then I kind of forgot about the snake guy in the first episode. Sorry. This is my first time watching. Just forgot all about it. I was trying to get in all this other information and just block out the snake guy. But, yeah, we're going to be seeing more demons, I'm guessing. Unless we've been traveling with the demon, aka Griffith. And then Guts says and what is it? Okay, what did I write here? Guts says, and what is it you said when those people begged for mercy? So, when he cut down the snake guy and he was laying on the ground, and the snake guy was begging for mercy and someone save him and stuff, and then that's what Guts said. What is it you said when those people begged you for mercy? Does he know this snake guy? Is that the whole reason why he came here? Did, his people he was traveling with get killed by the snake guy? Or is Griffith the snake guy and then killed his whole hawk crew? And Griffith got away somehow, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe it was just, you're a demon. How can you beg for mercy when all these other villagers, you can't even spare them? Maybe it was just that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. But, yeah. That's kind of what I get out of it. I'm still so confused. So, but, the whole thing that I get out of it is that he came there to draw the snake guy out to get that baylet, because at the end that's what he took, was the baylet. Should I call it baylet or egg of the king? I'll just say baylet. And if I forget the word, then I'll probably just say egg of the king. You'll know what I mean. But it didn't seem as red in the first episode, or maybe that was just the way it was drawn out and colored when they made the first episode. Who knows? But it wasn't red. That's one thing that I noticed. So maybe it just has no power anymore, or maybe Guts went there because the egg had something to do with his body and how he hasn't. Maybe he was sacrificed or something, and the egg played a part of it, so he had to go get the egg to try and fix things, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, he came there just to get that Beyblade, it seems. And to kill the demon, obviously. Or maybe Griffith is just still out there, and this was just one obstacle to get to Griffith, maybe. Damn. I'm all over the place. I just need to watch some more Berserk. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. So, yeah, if I miss anything obvious about episode 1, just tell me. If it wasn't so obvious, then I'll get it over time. You know, if I finish the series and I still don't get it, I'll probably watch the first episode again and then see if I can put anything together. But yeah, if it wasn't obvious for you when you first watched it, it probably won't be obvious for me. But I'll get there. Some things fly over my head, and some things I just think too much about. But I'll get there. Alright, I don't think anything else really happened in there unless I just completely missed it, but that's what I got out of it. Yeah, so thank you for watching this whole discussion. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the rest pans out. Alrighty, thank you for watching this discussion of Berserk episode 1.